Okay, happy St. Patrick's Day, and I figured what better way to, I don't know, celebrate St. Patrick's Day in terms of hockey than with a game featuring the Toronto St. Pats here at home. This is once again Blue Zone Hockey, and um, well, this time I'm actually going to try playing it more correctly, more the way that it specifies in the rules. I've decided to, based on just going back and evaluating the past handful of games that I've played here. I just need to set aside imagination and especially set aside ego and just try to play the game the way that it's meant to be played. And then if I want to carry any modifications to it forward, maybe work forward from there. But I'm going to try to the best of my ability now, to go back and play it the way that it is meant to be played. I may still make some mistakes playing it, but with that said, I'm going to try to have fun and play some hockey here. So yeah, we have the Toronto St. Pats up against the Hamilton Tigers. The Tigers on the road, the St. Pats at home. And there are 27 match cards in this deck, 16 of which are the red home team Toronto St. Pats, and then 11 are the black road or visitor or away team Hamilton Tigers. So anyway, I went back through, I went back through the rules last night, and I realized that I'd actually, for whatever reason, been playing it even less accurately than I thought, and that's even with wanting to, have some take some house rules, some modifications into consideration. So, anyway, with that said, I'm going to just try to, play it as correctly as possible this time, as authentic to these instructions over here as I can get. So we'll see how things happen. Anyway, 16 there is that initial roll, and so what I'm going to do actually is not take the first card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I like this because kind of what it does is it automatically shuffles the deck as you're going through. So anyway, with 16, we don't get anything of consequence here in the first sequence of the period, the first 100 seconds. 42 this time, and once again the same thing, so I'm going to take out the second. So you never know this way how many home cards are coming out of the deck, how many visitor cards are coming out of the deck. You can really get varied periods this way. I have, I believe these are half chance cards. Yes, and that's also what the instructions specify. For whatever reason, half chance cards on the left and chance cards on the right. So anyway, two rolls of 12 here done. 26, so once again here, we're not going to get anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And we roll forward. So that's a quarter of the period gone. We're 5 minutes in, 300 seconds. 54, so our first chance of the period, it will be a half chance. And to resolve that, 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth card here I'll look at. This is, and let's see, I had this idea here I think I'll do it like this and just kind of, anyway, so that I can figure out. So the half chance actually is going to go to the Hamilton Tigers here, and so I'm just gonna. Oh wait, sorry. So what I do is I refer to the white number 4, and what I was doing before, I was embarrassingly so. I shouldn't even admit to this in camera, but I was taking from out of the match pile based on the white die number instead of the green die number like I was supposed to. I hope that was the 5th card in the sequence. It should have been the 5th card from this pile. In case it wasn't, I'll have to play it back and check. I'm not recording anything this time. We're not writing anything down. I can always play this back and write things down after the fact. I think this, once again, is just meant to be exhibition. I don't think I'll include it, as any official part of the schedule. But anyway, so what I'm going to do here, arbitrarily, I have these numbered. Let's say, I don't know, I guess I'll say odd numbers here and even numbers there. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully that makes sense. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Actually, no, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll work from close to far away, especially over here. That seems to make a little more sense. This is a bit more awkward of a reach. So I'm going to take from pile 4 here in the half chance. Basically, I need to roll an 11. Otherwise, it's going to be either blocked or taken out by a defender. So the follow-up roll here in the half chance for the Hamilton Tigers with a 6. That's going to be nothing. They don't manage to really get anything there on that chance. So anyway, we're a third of the way through the period. And this time there's going to be an injury actually to the Toronto St. Pats. I'm going to, and again, I have to quickly, before I forget. So this time the most significant thing that happens in this 100 seconds, there will be an injury. Now I'll just straight roll this D6 and see if it's anyone that will impact their lineup. And that's a 3. So with the 3, actually, that won't be anyone of consequence to the St. Pats. There are no match cards added to Hamilton there as a result. And so now up to the midway point of the period here, take the third match card from the top, 1, 2, and 3. So we're halfway through here, period 1. This time with a 65, we will get a full chance. So, and again, I guess I can turn over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll turn this over right away. And let's see. Although I do actually prefer to see which team has the chance first. 4, 5, and I guess 6. Yeah, so this is going to be the home team. Toronto St. Pat's here with their first chance of the game. And as you can see there, basically, well, actually, maybe you can't. I need 5 or greater to get a rebound and a 7 or greater to get a goal. So here on the follow-up here for the St. Pats, with 10, that's going to be a goal. So Toronto St. Pat's here on St. Patrick's Day going up first in this game. And let's roll the 2d10 and see who actually has the goal. I really hope I've done everything correctly. Goodness, after all these times not doing it. And as I say that, I pick up the 2 wrong dice. 96, that's going to be a bit of a rare player scoring the goal. Shrimp Andrews. Shrimp Andrews here on St. Patrick's Day, putting the St. Pats up 1-0. And let's see if any assist on the goal. 10. So Shrimp Andrews from Jack Adams. It's Andrews from Adams here, and it's 1924. So I will not roll for a second assist, and I will keep the assist roll simple. Andrews from Adams at, I guess I could roll for exact time. So this, I guess, yes, 700 seconds have transpired. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's see here, 49, so 649 seconds, which is what? That works out to 10 minutes and 49 seconds into the first period. So rolling forward here, 16, there will be nothing on the follow-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I put this one down and roll once more. This time with a 21, again, there'll be nothing, and I just take the card right off the top there, I think. So 3/4 of the way through the first period. 65, there will be another chance here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to, because the 6, the green, I'm going to put this one down. This is going to be a chance actually for the Tigers to tie. And because of that number 5, I will, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically they need a 7 or greater to tie right away, 5 or higher, and they will have a chance on a rebound. With a 6, so they're going to have to try to convert it on a rebound here. 8 on the initial rebound. It's backhand shot off target, so nothing doing there. It's still a 1-0 hockey game. And let's see here with a 23, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. So I put the third one down. And there'll be one more roll here in the first period. I guess I can put this back at the bottom of the pile. And let's see, once again with a 23. So I'm not even going to take the final card out. What I'm going to do is take all of them and shuffle them here once I pause the camera. That's one thing that I'm not relenting on. I do want to have all 27 match cards available. I think it will increase the range of possibilities. I don't know a lot of these cards that have not been turned over. They could be all home or they could be all visitors. So I like to keep a wider array of possibilities. That's just me, but I'm still playing it pretty close to how it should actually be played here, I think. And after 1, it's 1-0 for the Toronto St. Pats. Back for period 2, 1-0 after 1. And the initial roll here, I'm going to take the 4th card out of the green. So 1, 2, 3, and I put the 4th one down. And with the 42, there's nothing happening here early in period 2. Okay, 15 this time, so just going to take the first card out. And again, sorry if I am playing this incorrectly. I immediately got to modding this game. I think, if anything, a little too quickly. If I'm being quite honest here, I have to... I don't know, just give the game the way that it's actually meant to be played more of a chance. So, again, 2 rolls into the period here, 2 rolls of 12 and nothing so far. Okay, 46. So once again here, there will be nothing, but I'm going to, because the green 4, I go 1, 2, 3, and then I put the 4th one down. We are a quarter of the way through period 2, still 1-0 for the St. Pats. With an 11 this time, there's going to be another injury. They have already had one, so... again, I'll just roll this here and see if it's 4 or above or 6, then there could be something of consequence that could increase the number of match cards for Hamilton. With the 4, actually, so that's a key player, I do believe here. I'm just going to double check, so 100% sure instead of 99. to a key player, so I'm going to add one match card for the opponent, and of course they're conveniently just out of reach. And I'll just take this one and put it at the bottom of the pile. That is a visitor match card, so put it at the bottom of the match deck here. I guess we are up to 28 match cards now. And yeah, quarter of the way through, I really hope that I don't think I did. I think I'm supposed to, again, I really have to watch myself on this. I'm pretty sure that I had to take one up more out of the pile there. I will play it back and find out for sure. Sorry if so, sorry that I nearly missed it. Doing my best here. Let's see here, 12 this time. So again, because of the green one, I'm just going to take the top one there. And just keep rolling, I guess. We're 5/12 of the way through the period here. 56, so we will get a half chance here this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And that half chance will go to Hamilton. So Hamilton, I think they've actually outchanced Toronto 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. Yet Toronto here is up 1-0. The half chance for the Tigers, so the white 6, I'm going to turn this over here and see what we're looking at. And, well, I don't need either a 9 or greater, I guess, to tie this game. And I get an 8, so that's going to be just under, and we roll forward. Okay, we're halfway through the second period and the game. This time with a 42, so I'm going to take out the fourth card. 1, 2, 3, and put the fourth card down. But again, there's nothing there. 7/12 of the way through the period. 700 seconds, I guess, of 1200. Okay, this time with a 13, so I'll just take the top one off there. So 2/3 of the way through. And with the 34, that's going to be a penalty actually to the Tigers. I think this might be the first one actually all game so far. Penalty to visitors, 34. So once again, though, I do have to go 1, 2, and 3. See, I kind of like this system a little bit. I feel like this will help me catch myself. So 3/4 of the way through here, Tigers in the box. This next roll on all chances, half or regular chance. Toronto will get a +1, and they also all chances will go to Toronto, the power play team. And then Hamilton, if they get a half chance, it's a -1, and they can't get any chance at all being shorthanded. So one roll here. Let's see if Toronto can double their lead. 22, so actually they won't, but there will be an injury to Hamilton. There have been a couple to Toronto already, so rough contest, even if the officials are letting them play. So once again, straight D6. Let's see if it's anyone that could impact Hamilton's lineup. With a 1, it is not, so everything just stays the same. And if I were making notes, I might just note that there's an injury to Hamilton somewhere. So let's do the... Okay, I really hope that oh dear, I don't think I did I? 1, 2. Gee. Okay, 56, so a half chance here. It's a little easier for whatever reason, I think, when there's a half chance. 3, 4, and 5. I did actually say up front that, this was from the perspective of some clueless hack. I said that several videos ago, trying to learn this, some clueless wonder over here. So anyway, once again, I mean, there are, I assure you, there are more red cards than black in the deck, but Hamilton getting the chances here, just not converting on them. So it will be the Tigers here once more with a chance. We'll turn this over and have a look at it. And again, they're looking at 11 or greater for a goal, but 8 and up, and they can get a rebound. And the roll is an 8, so they're going to roll on the rebound. Let's see, a 4 on the rebound roll. You might have a goal here. Sorry that I don't have to use the best setup to do this. Let's see here. That's going to be a goal, actually. So Hamilton, they do tie the game here late in period 2. That's actually, yeah, there is only one more roll here in the period. So it says wrist shot from the slot, goal, assist +1, but again, I ignore that with it being 1924. Hamilton's goal scored by 15. That is Billy Birch, and I'll roll for 1 assist. 79 in the assist roll, that will be nobody. So it's Birch unassisted here with 1100, basically up to 1100 of 1200 seconds that have gone by here in period 2. Final roll of the period, 55. So that will be a half chance. So I will actually, since that is a card of consequence, 3, 4, 5. And so Hamilton actually with a chance here to go ahead in the final segment of the period. And with that white, with the white 5, I'd be looking at this card here. So again, I need an 11 or higher, but 8 and up, and I can get another rebound. with an 8, once again, a good even 8. Let's see if Hamilton can parlay off another 8, rebound, and score. This time with an 11, it says puck in the crease, shot, foot save, rebound 2. So I roll in the rebound 2 chart. Sorry, that's a little out of proper view. 7 on the rebound 2 chart says garbage goal. So there you have it. Hamilton been getting all kinds of chances, and finally here late in period 2, they're starting to go in. It's going to be 2-1 Tigers. Let's see who scored the Tigers' go-ahead goal late in period 2. 94, that is Charlie Langlaw with the go up. And I guess I didn't roll for penalties. That's one thing I didn't do. I did do that in the previous games. Again, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to. It's optional. 67, there will be no assist on Langlaw's goal. So Langlaw and Birch have goals for Hamilton. Shrimp Andrews has the goal for the St. Pat's. And that's the end of 2. And back for the third. Through most of 2, it was the Pats up by 1, but they were getting outchanced, and finally they started to go in for the Tigers. I'm going to try to go through this period a little faster here. 65, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and I turn that over. We're going to have a chance right off the bat. Again, I assure you there are a few more red cards than black in here, but looks like it's going to be Hamilton with a chance. So, I mean, this is really, again, it's working, I guess. You know, you're getting an outcome other than what one might expect. So with a 5 there, the full chance, and I hope I haven't taken the full chance and the full chance and the half chance and the half chance. So the 65 here, Hamilton looking at 9 or greater to score. And they get a 6, so they don't actually score, and they needed an 8 for a rebound. So there's going to be nothing on that chance for the Tigers. They're still up by 1, though. Second roll, if the period is a 31, that's going to be a penalty to the St. Pat's. With the with the green 3, I just go 1, 2, and 3, and I don't have to turn that over. It's a penalty to Toronto. And in the follow-up roll, 32, that's going to be yet another penalty to the St. Pat's. 1, 2, and let's see if Hamilton in the second power play here is able to get anything. 26, they do not. So 1, and I'll put the second card down here. We're a third of the way through period 3. Okay, this time with a 14, so I just take the top one right off there. I think with that green being a 1, we're 5/12 of the way through. Hamilton trying to hold on to their lead here late, and with a 12, with rolls like that, they will certainly be able to. We're halfway now through period 3. I did say I wanted to try to go faster for this one. 32, we will actually get the third penalty to the St. Pat's in the period. 1, 2, and 3. So I'll put this one down here. We're 7 cards of 12 through period 3. And on the follow-up roll here, that's the Tigers on the power play yet again. This time with the 66, they get a full chance +1 here on the power play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then also I come over here, and I'm just going to take from pile 6. And let's see here. So really a 7 or greater, and they get a goal due to that +1 on the roll. They get a 7, so that's going to be, they're going to go up 3-1 here, about to look like they're on the verge of defeating the St. Pat's here on St. Patrick's Day. Hamilton with a power play goal. Let's see who actually got the goal. Again, I didn't roll for the St. Pat's penalty. I could always do that after the fact. You know, I could keep a mental note or just listen and see how many penalties were arrived at by each team, and then just do a straight 2D10 roll and award the penalties accordingly. 35 on that one means that Red-Green has scored here for Hamilton. Red-Green getting the goal on St. Patrick's Day. And with a 9, there will be an assist there. Shorty Green, actually. So it's Green from Green here. About 2/3 of the way through the third period. That'd be like 800 seconds of 1200. So so let's see here. 3-1 Hamilton. I did say that I want to try to get this one done before this is 20 minutes. With a 22, it might be a little harder, because I will have to roll for an injury here to the visiting team. Their second injury of the contest. Let's see if it's anyone significant. No, it is not. So we roll on, but I do, because that was a 2. I have to go 1, 2, and take that out. Okay, 3/4 of the way through. Let's do the 10th roll here. With a 26, there'd be nothing doing there. So take the 1 and the 2. This is 10 of 12. Let's see here. Do another quick roll. 66, that'll be a full chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. I put this one down and I turn it over. And Toronto's going to have a chance here to get to at least to within 1. And, it was 66, that's right. So I take this one off the top and see what kind of a chance I'm looking at. That looks good, actually, for Toronto. with a 6, and that's basically the bare minimum of what they needed. We now have a 3-2 hockey game. Let's do a quick roll here to see who scored for the St. Pat's. 44. That's a goal for Jack Adams. Adams picks up his second point of the night. Roll to see if there is an assist. 49 this time. For the assist, no, there is not one. So 3-2 hockey game here. I guess St. Pat's would have a chance to tie here on quite literally the final roll of the contest. Let's see what will happen. If anything, 62, so we do have a chance. So once again here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And lo and behold, where have these red cards been all night, all game? And then 2, let's see, I'll put that one at the bottom so it's not distracting or confusing. 1, 2, I did say even numbers to the right. So once again, they're looking at basically if they can get a 6, they're going to tie the game. And that's a 7. So the Toronto St. Pat's here in the final roll of the third period. I guess I can't play a short game of this if I want to, but that period I noticed, that was barely 4 minutes, I think under 5. And so I will come back and try to play out a quick OT. And this one here too, I might be house ruling it if anything. It's a 20-minute period with 12 cards, and they did play one 10-minute overtime period in 1924. So it makes perfect sense to me to take 6 match cards instead of 12 to resolve that 10-minute OT. Okay, back, and really feel like I don't have to shuffle too much in between because the way that the match cards come out of the deck, you are kind of automatically shuffling it as you're going through the period, and I do really like that, even if it takes a little more time to drop a match card each time. It's an interesting wrinkle anyway. So 3-3 here, you have the Toronto St. Pat's here on St. Patrick's Day. They were up by 1, but then down by 2, and they're trying to complete the come from behind victory now. They scored 2 goals, literally, I guess, in the final few minutes, in the final couple hundred seconds there of period 3. So here in OT, they'll get the first roll, and that's a 15, so that's nothing of consequence here. And again, 6 match cards, and then we're done. And the card comes off the top there with this being a green number 1. This time it's a 33, so a penalty actually to the home Toronto St. Pat's. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3. And penalties are resolved nice and easily and cleanly in this one. So let's see what we get here on the Tigers power play. 51, so there will be a half chance actually, though not necessarily for Hamilton. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. That's going to be actually a shorthanded chance for Toronto. Toronto with a -1 in the shorthanded chance. Let's see if they can win it here in OT shorthanded. Because of that white number 1, I do have to turn this over. So basically they will need a 12 to score, but I guess on a 9 or higher they can have a chance in a rebound. So I don't think there's anything about shorthanded not being allowed a rebound. Let's see here with a 7. So, 7 -1 is 6. Okay, so nothing there in the chance. And actually, let's see, penalty. And then, yes, this was on the, okay, it's a half chance. So, no, this doesn't, I don't take it a match card for this. I was resolving scoring chance. Anyway, I'm paranoid now of making a mistake. Okay. 35, that will actually be a penalty to the visiting Hamilton Tigers. 1, 2, and 3. We'll put that one down here. So 4 of 6 done. Let's see now Toronto here, up 5-4. Can they actually convert here in OT? 63, that's, it's looking pretty good for them. 1, 2, 3 here. So in OT, they do get the chance with a +1, and I should actually, just to be proper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that I've said that, actually, well, no, because it's a chance, this is automatically Toronto. I don't even have to turn that over. It doesn't matter that it's a black card. Toronto is on the power play. This is their chance no matter what. Card 5 of 6 here. So let's see. I basically need a 7. Though a 5, and I still have a chance as well. And with a 9, there you go. There you have it. So in OT, it's going to be Toronto actually winning 4-3. They were behind 3-1 at one point. Sorry that given the hour here, if nothing else, I'm not going to be able to infuse any added energy to that one. But here on St. Patrick's Day, it is the Toronto St. Pat's getting the win, getting the come-from-behind victory. So anyway, this is Blue Zone Hockey, and I do think whether I have been playing it correctly or not, one way or another, this is quite a terrific hockey game, I think. Yeah, and I think actually what I'm going to do now, now that I've actually played it, hopefully anyway, in accordance with pretty much all of the rules except for my own, announced nuance about I do want to have every match card available for every period. Please, if you think that that's not a good idea and you're a more experienced Blue Zone player than I, please let me know. But I'm going to come back now with a mod that I'm thinking of either calling Gray Zone or Silver Zone Hockey. So, anyway, anytime any consideration that you give to anything like this, while never expected, it's always appreciated. And I think we got a pretty good contest in the end here. 4-3 in OT. Toronto St. Pat's win. Bye for now.